It's hot. Happy Monday. Not here. Oh, it's not a happy Monday. Well, I hope so. What's up, Brad Harris? How you doing, buddy? Put this out, guys, real quick. It's one of those days you're gonna have to help me a little bit. A little tired today, but it's okay. Part of the deal, right? Just got done working out, a little hot, tired. It is what it is. We fight through it. How was your guys' weekend? You guys take any good trades today? What up, Brian Helm? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Tana? 20 degrees. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry about that. Doing great, sir. Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. What's up, man? What's new? What are we going to do this week, guys? We're going to have a lot of fun or what? We're going to make it happen. Let's get some more accounts passed and get some more payouts and just have a freaking great time, right? Get a nice payout for Christmas. That'd be cool. Wouldn't that be great? Starting up in a minute, guys. Hold on. I'm just make sure everybody knows I'm live. Would love to get it to 200 people this week. That'd be cool. 200 live streamers. That'd be sweet. One more place. Everybody catch any good trades today? All right, there we go. Post. Cool. Let me get rid of the chat. Hide chat overlay. There we go. All right, guys. Welcome to Monday, December 8th. It's 1:09 p.m. I'll go a little bit over before our members only live at 2. I'll probably do a 2:05, 2:10. It's okay. It's Monday. We could chill a little bit today, right? Right? Just got a big green candle for $1,448. Was that on one of your funded? Was that on one of your funded? All right, let me turn off some indicators. I was working on a couple new ones. Got some new ones going on for 2026. Maybe a little automation. Wink, wink. Tilted in blue, eval 100. Oh, Brian, I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. Been there a lot in my life. I feel you on that. We could actually probably take some cells out of here. As you can see, this right here didn't go lower than here. So we could, I call that a hidden block. We might be actually getting ready for a sell. I'm not saying for sure yet. Okay, don't be like freaking out here, but technically this was an inverted fair value gap on the 1 right here. Close below, stop up here. But I want to see a better influence. Maybe if it breaks down here. If it goes to here, I might get in. But let me continue this. All right, so let's go to the 1 hour. I'm gonna switch to the retro wave. I like this. I like this music. I'm gonna do my best to get some new playlists going too. I don't code my indicators myself. I have a team that I work with. Well, multiple different people, but I've tried also with like ChatGPT and stuff. It just never works good. And all the AIs, I've tried every AI you could imagine to get it coding right, but it doesn't do what I need it to do. Part of the thing. You're just pathetic. I'm so sorry. Past one, 1440 on another, 460 on another. That's fantastic. Paul, good morning, buddy. Get off the Pulse X line. Pulse X line's great. I mean, I'm serious. All right, so here's the deal, guys. Here's where we're at. All right, so here's our playing field. We have this 1 hour block up here, last up, forward, down movement. Actually make that a little longer because it's a doji. Okay, last up, forward, down. And then we're playing off this one. So technically overall, I want to buy. Okay, so if I take any sells, it's a B setup. I'm going to risk less, risk half. All right, I want to be specific with you guys. I'm going to risk half. It really does. I mean, it's good if you're a coder and it can help you like 80% of the way. Libby. So, well, a couple reasons. One, I try to keep the mornings for like my one-on-one students and stuff like that. But here's the thing. We have like an 80-something% win rate overall in the afternoon. It's a lot slower, but it allows me to focus on mindset and help you guys, because it's not as fast paced, right? Usually, right? But we still like kill it in the afternoon. It's amazing. Also I don't do live Asian session, but we kill it in Asian session, right? A lot of people, they fail at Asian session because they get stuck in consolidation. It's still going to most likely do the same exact thing. They get impatient, start stacking trades and all that kind of stuff. But no, I do. I haven't traded morning in a long time, like New York Open, just because I don't see a point. To me, it's a lot more manipulation, a lot more kind of gambling mentality. You got like the orb strat, which works sometimes, but the problem is people get too overstimulated and then they end up blowing their account. Like they're like, oh, I won, or I lost 3 in a row, and they didn't even have time to think about what to do. When you're in the afternoon session, it really it changes it for a lot of people, right? So for a lot of our students, just switching to afternoons only got them to be consistently profitable. And we're talking like, some are doing $50,000, $100,000 months. Like not every month, but good months. How's everyone doing? What's up, Smoke Eater? What's up, buddy? Is that Tyler? Thanks. In the private group, do you do Asian session? We have on Thursday nights, we do Asian session, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't really, because I try to save time for my family, to be honest with you. So another reason I do afternoons is my kids are usually at school. I wanted to build my life around the life I wanted to live, right? So in other words, I try not to take any time away from my kids. My kids and my wife come first. It's my faith and my family, and then I could throw trading up there, But honestly, trading isn't like, I love trading, but it's not like, I can't wait to trade, It's just now at this point in my career, it's just a way to make really good money to go live the life that I want, So I don't have to freaking clock in, do all that kind of stuff. Afternoon session is 1 p.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, and then our members only is 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. So you're on the afternoon session right now, Yolanda. 1 p.m. Eastern. I was a little late today, so if you came at 1 and you're like, why isn't he on? Well, that's my fault. It's okay. I come on because I love the game, It is freaking hot in this house. Probably because I just got done with a jog right before I jumped on here. All right, so what I wanted to do, we could take a sell, but it's going to be a B setup, or we could just wait for the best setup, which I think would be coming out of this block, most likely. So this is out of a 5-minute buy block. This is what I'd like to see happen. We can take the buy out of here because I expect it to potentially come towards this 1 hour block this afternoon. What's up, Stephen Ellis? How you doing? But here's a guy that walks in the room. He's done $100,000 months. Multiple Stephen Ellis, multiple $100,000 months, I believe. Very nice, and thanks. Beautiful. About you being prompt for the attendance policy, Bobbert. Hey man, I try. CS2, what is that? Counter-Strike. Nah. You know what I don't like about Counter-Strike is it's too low to the ground. Like I feel like you're not jumping. I feel like the movability sucks. I think it's just, I don't know, it's just not my style. I've been playing Arc Raiders and little Fortnite with my kids still, you know. I used to stream Fortnite. Isn't that funny? Call of Duty, the new Black Ops 7, I think is a joke. I don't really like, I used to make like 500 a week streaming. It was kind of nuts on Twitch. Just from like little kids with their mom's credit cards. No, I was streaming with my son a lot, so the kids loved that. I was a dad that streamed with their kids, but I just wanted to give my kids like a, you know, a really good life. That's it, you know. I want to be there with them as much as humanly possible, and it's paying off nowadays, right? Nice to see you, Manola. How you doing, buddy? I actually just know how you hate being managed, so I thought I'd get under. Oh yeah, I'm the last person ever that will get managed. I'll tell you that much. I flee from that. Not that I'm better than that or anything. I'm just like, you know, it's not my thing, right? That's all. Trying to clear out that desk. So yeah, it looks like we might get that push. You could sell. I'm not going to sell. I'm just going to wait for a nice buy, I think. I had the cleaner come and she like screwed up my whole system here. That's the only thing I don't like about cleaners. Is like you literally can't find anything that you were doing, you know? My system's all out of whack. It's throwing me off here. All right, come on down. Hey, welcome, Joe Quinn. Welcome to Solomon Trading VIP. I just saw you joined up. So again, this would be nothing but a B setup for me if I sold off right now. I'm really just looking for A setups, and the only way this could be an A setup going up at this current moment is if it breaks this block or it comes down to here for this buy. I want it to come down here. It doesn't mean it's going to. I want it to come down here. So I'm just chilling for now. Dream job when I was a kid. So I used to hack when I was like, well, I taught myself programming and stuff when I was like 11, 12 years old. And I used to like hack and do things like that. And oddly enough, as a programmer or network administrator, as weird as that is. But then I became like, wanted to be a CEO, like own my own businesses, and plays RuneScape. Wow, that's a game right there. That's old school. $7 promo. Do I get to be a VIP or does it work a different way? VIP is $97 a month. That's just way more like, that gets my indicator, and that's my private community. Like it's a whole nother community besides the $7 deal. But you get me in for an additional 2 hours a day, and then my coaches for 16 more times a month. So basically, what is that? 5, 10, 15, 20. 36 more live sessions a month. Pretty cool. And more training and all that kind of stuff. Is there an app on TradingView that shows the blocks I would like to cheat if possible? I have, well, I mean, I have my indicator. It still works great. pipstackingsecrets.com. I made it for Forex, but it works just as fine here. I'm making a new one called Point Stacking Secrets right now. This is just $7, but this gets you this indicator that basically shows you. Let me show you right here. Much for sale, honestly. But pip stacking. If I just line it up right here, this sees it how I see it, right? And the new one will have like where you could see clear boxes and stuff. Some people don't like this style. It's all good, whatever. Or block time frame chart. Boom. So how this works? I mean, I sold probably 20,000 of these over the years. But you can see there's a block right here, right? That it's in this red block and it looks to sell. It kind of inverted this one. There's a block right here. See it? Block right here. There's a block right here. There's a block right here. This green. And there's blocks up here that you can target going up. You can clean it up a lot too if you mess with the settings. Spent the weekend going through VIP materials, getting ready for tonight. Beautiful, David. Beautiful. Do I have a video about my indicator? PulseX Premium? I'm not sure if I have. Man, you should. You know, that's so funny that you're saying that right now. SolomonTrading.com. I don't know if on that video I talk about it. I gotta relook. So many freaking things. Following for a while, happy to join the community. Awesome, good to have you, buddy. At what age did I start my own business? It was around 12, 13 years old. And it was basically affiliate marketing business where I learned how to basically build big lists of subscribers and sell affiliate products online. And everybody used to tell me it was like gonna be a fad. I still remember that. Chelsea went plus 410 in back testing today. I went plus 850 on my eval. Beautiful. Tell Chelsea, good job. Antonio, you're welcome, man. New here. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I talk about it in there. Pretty sure. Let's see. Beautiful. So yeah, right now we're just waiting, guys. Just waiting for this to drop. I hope it just falls real quick. Gives us an entry from like an inverted fair value gap or something on the way up. I could see if there was an actual trade that happened today with PulseX. One of my favorite ways is waiting for. Actually, you would have entered right here. Anybody catch that? Let me see if this would have been accurate right here. Boom. Yeah, he would have made it. Here's my first PulseX trade of the day. That would have been a 1 to 5 already. Just tell me somebody caught that. I know Mark did. So you wait for it to hit the yellow line, you wait for the flip, and you take the second candle up with a 10-point stop. Still in it. See, Mark catches all of them. Here's another one. Came up to the yellow line, right? We flipped right here. We would have sold right here, short. Would have been on the second. Oh my gosh, another one. Did you catch this one too, Mark? Look at this. I can't even freaking do this. Something's wrong with my mouse right now. So that's just one of my favorite ways. I'm going to be making that where I text that out or do push button notifications here. I also have another thing I'm going to surprise everybody with, which are some crazy trades. They don't happen as often, but they do happen every day. So this would have been a 1 to 21 right here. Anybody catch some of this sell that happened at 9:43? Sleeping. Mark your mark on the funky bunch. I just missed that 1556 or 1256 candle. I was watching it and ready to buy and looked away for a split second. Ah. So those are our favorite trades. I've caught 1 to 20s live on these sessions. Just like literally as it's falling. But this would have been, and if you would have followed my rules, it would have been like a 1 to 15 forced out when it flipped back. But now it looks like we're starting to push back up. So it's doing what we want now. We're pulling back. Turn pulse X off because I don't need it right now, or VWAP. I do think it will come up to the VWAP line. This is the actual VWAP line up here. I think it'll clear it all. I think it's gonna go up. So just waiting patiently. That's part of that's 90% of trading right there, is just being patient. Beautiful. Hey man, Deity, I got to figure out how to get you to where you can upload the freaking videos in the back office and stuff. Because I just, man, I have like a bunch of videos that I never uploaded yet, as you know. Out at 1 to 4. Good job, Mark. Look at that, guys. Real time, right in front of your face. We got Mark over here doing 1 to 4s with Pulse X Premium. Pulse X Premium is included in my Solomon Trading VIP program. Again, you can go to solomontrading.com right here, or hit the QR code above. If you want to join the fam, I go live from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every single day. You get my indicator, my community. You can actually see it right here. This is my community in here. We got 566 members. I mean, I could just show you this. Good stuff. And then we have a lot of you guys are already part of this. If you're not a part of my regular Solomon Trading, you could join Futures Made Easy. If you're just on YouTube and you're not a part of this, we have 3,100 members in here. I just made this post. Where was that post I did last night at 2 in the morning? Why I trade live every day with you guys. Go into like why and all that. So it's kind of cool. I should probably pin that. Anyways, it's coming down to exactly where we wanted it right now. Let's get ready for this trade. It's going to chill. No FOMO here. FOMO, no mo. We got to work on that mindset, guys. You got to stop blowing these accounts left and right. You're still going to blow accounts. And like I say on the members only, you got to have a budget for how much you're going to spend on prop firms per month. And if you have that, it really does take the pressure away from losing. Oh, you're good, Jared. Oh, you're talking to Tana. Paper trading with me. Let's go. Let's see, what do we have on the menu for today? I might try a Lucid or a Tradeify this week. All right, let's try to get this sucker cranked up here. All right, so we liquidated that, did we? By a hair, we wicked that. And we're in like a little 1 minute block. Invisible block here. Let's see if we can bust through it. I hope it can. There we go, perfect. All right, so now from this point, now what I'm looking for is somewhat of an inverted fair value gap. So here's our indicator future stacking. One of our coaches, I trained her from the beginning. She was one of my one-on-one students, and she's been with us now for like 4 years, 5 years. And she put together this indicator, identifies fair value gaps nicely. If I have it set up right, hold on. I always set it up wrong. She keeps adding features. There it is. All right, so if it closes above this red right here, see between this and this right here, made this box. If it can close above here, I'll get in. This looks like it might create one here if it can close down here, which would be even better entry. Let me just get that ready. This could be a good buy guy, guys. So it came right down to the box we wanted. This is what I drew earlier. Get rid of this right here. I'm going to calculate. Yeah, future stacking's for sale. I need to create a new domain for it, actually. Somebody snatched it. But yeah, you could buy it inside of Solomon Trading. We go here and go to here. If it's not, just hit me up. I'll get a site for it. So this white area is the 1 hour block. I'm gonna make it a little bit lighter. This is a 5-minute block that I was targeting to a zone basically, and I'm looking on the 1 minute for entries back up, right? So I'm gonna get this ready, trade. Let's shoot this over to Futures Bootcamp. Hold up. So if this closes up right here, this is actually a fair value gap between here and here. I'm going to close this out so you can see it. This could be a really good trade, guys. Lots of money to make this week. So if it closes above that white line, I'm going to get in, guys. Right here, 22-ish, point stop, 23. If this creates a new low, that's even better because it'll break, close above a high and this fair value gap right here. So between this wick and right here, that's a little fair value gap. So it'd be an inverted fair value gap. Heading back towards the 1 hour block we want. I'm going to mark this up so it's a little clearer right here too. And my mouse is driving me crazy today. I don't know what. It's like the sensitivity is wrong. Let's see. 1 hour block low. Block that. If we get the close, by the way. Also, I'm going to make my stop a little bit bigger now. We're just going to keep putting below this low until we can't anymore. So now if she takes out this low, it's got to close under the 1 hour for me to look for sells, really. This is a corded one. It's like the DPI in it or something. Okay, now it's super slow. It's too slow. I swear, I feel like one of my kids come in here and just mess with all my settings between, like, I need food. What's up, Smitty? This feels a little bit better, just not perfect. Whatever. It's all good. All right, we're pushing up. By the way, Futures Bootcamp members, I'm sending out a text right now. Let me know if you get it. Boom. Freaking crazy today. This doesn't feel right. Got it. Beautiful. It should send you directly to the what I'm looking at. And I did increase the stop. So the stop now is roughly 35 points. I can grab it. Jeez. All right. So in this case, I'm going to lower my risk a little bit, or lower my micros. I'm on an MNQ, guys. I'm not trading full minis. I don't believe in that. I feel like it's pointless because you could get down to exact risk, as close to the exact risk that you want with micros. This should shoot up, guys. Now, don't FOMO. Don't get in. Don't like FOMO in, right? Like if it starts shooting up, you wait for an entry, okay? You guys got to stop that nonsense. You guys do, you freaking do it all the time and you wonder why you're blowing accounts or you're like adding positions or whatnot, right? I'm not in this trade yet. You got to stop it. Me personally, I'm doing 15 because this is an eval. On my 150K accounts, I'm doing quite a bit more. Because this is 1,000. I'm doing basically 30 micros. I'm not telling you what to risk. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just teaching you how to pass these prop firms. Okay, I will be getting in 8 seconds if this closes above this white line. Okay. There we are. Trade number 1. Where it actually entered. Here's the stop. Well, it did, that's exactly what I drew. So let's see if it could do what I wanted. I'm in this gold short from earlier. Doing really well. What are you doing? Yeah, you're, oh, shoot. That one was really low, I guess. Hold on, let me fix that. What a shame. Guys, whatever you do, make sure you cancel your ones and your different accounts that you start, the subscriptions. I wonder how much money I like accidentally spend each month with different prop firms I use. Especially since I've been trading live with you guys. We had like 5 freaking go through today. Let's try this again. I have the alpha, but I'm just trying not to trade that right now. I want to get these. Oop, this is my fun of futures. Now, we have a nice, strong, solid close above this. right here. We're coming out of this block. I mean, it should be a good trade overall. I'm still in on my funded over here, so if I lose, I mean, it's a calculated risk. It's all good. Here's the other thing, guys. If this hits 80%, I'm going to DCA once right there. So if it comes down here, I would add the exact amount of micros that I got in with. Sorry if the dog's barking in the background. And then I get out right here and then wait for a break of structure here. So again, if it comes down to here, I'd add 15 micros. If you use 15 or whatever, I'm just showing you what I do. And then I get out because it's going to move the entry down. Get out here, wait for break of structure again, close above this, and then enter again. We save probably like 80% of our trades that way. And for a lot of people, that's the edge that they needed the whole time. And guys, I go live every day between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this channel. So if you're new here, welcome to the fam. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Greatly appreciate you guys. Hit the like button below the video. I'm saying this while I'm losing a trade. It looks like a losing trade. Will it lose? I don't think it's going to lose, but if it does, it's okay, right? We just wait for the next best entry, buying back up. You don't want to sell right now, in my opinion, because you're in a 1 hour block. And you're in a 5-minute block right here. Could it create a quick low here, liquidate us, and then give us a new entry? To me, that's exciting because it's like, okay, one of these is going to be the A+ setup if this isn't it, right? And the overall direction, we're expecting it to come back up to this 1 hour block right here, right? So that's what we do. 300 away from failing your challenge, man. Robert, I thought you were done for the month anyways. I don't know what trades you're taking, personally. Robert, you got to stop coming in here. You got to stop coming here when you're about to fail. You got to come in here before you fail. Before you're about to fail. Some of you guys might have got in that. I didn't on my funded. I'm just kind of holding it. It didn't go low enough for me to NDA, so there's that. But right here, my stop is at 25,601, basically. 25,601. What's up, Anticetherum? Ty Boogie, what's up, man? Come on, let's get a push. Let's get a rocket out, guys. This is rocket time. Come on, rocket up. Should go down now. What are you doing? Close enough. Yeah, my apologies. That's a hard one for me. Come on, push up. Literally no reason for you not to go up right now. I'm gonna give you guys an extra 10 minutes today during the YouTube stream because I was a little bit late. But if you want to join the members only, we listen to a lot better music. You actually request songs, and we just hang out for another hour, 2 hours. I do that Monday through Friday. But you can join at solomontrading.com. We go a lot more into mindset and individual accounts, so Robert can bring his problems straight to me. Roberto, we got to talk about that, Robert. Why are you? All right. So what trades are you taking? Are you taking a lot of extra trades? Late than ever. Yeah, Robert, what's up, buddy? All right, let's get that rocket. We're about to push. Come on, push. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Come on, rocket. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and if you don't mind hitting that like button below the video, it really helps me out. Nah, I just say, I just messing with you, Robert. Pulling wider. Wow, they're just playing games right now. Building up this little bit of liquidity here. Underneath, they might be messing with us. Again, if it taps this white line, I'm going to be entering again on my funded. That's my name. Don't wear it out. My name's Robert too, honestly. I just never call myself Robert. On my birth certificate, my driver's license says Robert. I don't claim it though. You poor thing. Website, it's solomontrading.com. You could actually hit the QR code as well. Above my head. solomontrading.com. I'll put it in the into here as well. Bobbert. My sister used to call me Bobbert. Or Boobert. She used to call me Booby. My sister sneaks on to my freaking members only calls and she like hear me talk all the time. She's up in Ohio. I forgive her. Get ready for that DCA, guys. It'll happen quick often. My whole point. Okay, so listen, I'm going to explain this one more time. If this comes down here, I enter with the same amount. I put my stop at 30. Okay, 30 micros. This is if you use 15. And 8 times out of 10, it'll hit that. It'll move your stop or your entry down to about right here. It'll hit that. You get out at break even there. You wait for a break of structure. You re-enter. Right? That saves me about 80% of the time on a bad trade. We call him Solomon the Wise. Well, thank you. All right, we just gonna get a push off that. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We just waiting. I do feel like it's gonna go up, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong. I've been wrong about 20% of the time. I'm definitely wrong. Usually not about the overall direction. I'm pretty good at the overall direction, but I'll be wrong on entries. Just as many children, but only one wife. Yeah. I got 5 kids. And I'm not Solomon, just so if you're new to the channel, that's just my trading community name. People ask if my name's Solomon, it's just Bob. I'm like the opposite of the name Solomon. Tell me it's not so. So we would DCA in at the trend line if it closed below Bob. If it just touches this white line, about 80% of the stop, I get in for an additional 15. It barely adds any extra risk. Okay. Once you get really good at it, you'll start factoring this risk roughly into the whole equation, expecting that to happen. And once you can manage your risk right, all of a sudden your edge just dramatically increases, right? So if I can fix 80% of the time, if I could fix a bad trade from happening, usually you get like one chance at it where it'll come down, whip it without taking out the low, and then come back up to about right here to mitigate and then drop. A lot of times you can save the trade, get out at break even, and then wait for proof that it breaks back up above a high, creating a higher high, and get back in. If you can save like 80% of your losing trades, what do you think is going to happen? See what I'm saying? Like it's almost magical. And there's let's say 20% of the time, 30% of the time, you lose that little bit extra. But then the other times you get out of bad trades and it saved you the whole thing, right? So you gotta figure that out. Works for us. So we got this little wedge thing happening right now. All good. Little wedge. All right, here she comes. It's just the patience, bro. Like I feel like I win either way, guys. Even if I get stopped out right now. All right, so I just tagged myself into a DCA. My thing is about right here. So if it comes up to here, I get out at break even. Okay. If it comes down here, I lose. Now, if I come down here and I lose, I don't care because it's just setting up a new low. It's taking more liquidity. That just makes the next trade that much more powerful for me, like overall. Really good at back testing, but I keep getting into bad setups when it's live market. How do I fix that? Well, it's different for everybody for real, but if you're, we got to find like what's triggering it. Like, are you trying to like, more oftentimes than not, a lot of people are trying to force themselves getting funded faster. They think they're wasting time by not being funded, but it's actually the opposite. Like slowing down to speed up is really what a lot of people need to do. Like you need to slow down and worry about the trade, not the money part. To me, when you tell me that you're down to 300 again on that account, you're probably rushing these too fast for your budget, for like what you can afford to lose in a prop firm. You need to slow your freaking roll, you know, maybe risk less, or risk more and take less trades. That's another thing I used to do. But you trying to rush to get funded, especially if you're on a lower budget with these prop firms, is a bad idea. You know, you're never going to get ahead of it. You have to just get obsessed with the process and get obsessed with the A+ setups over the actual money part. Come on. So if it touches about right here, I'm at break even on my funded. If it goes down here, I lose. Then I wait for another break of structure. I'll take it again. I'll take the same buy again, only just another break of structure. So we'll just wait. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast, this Gold House says. Yep. I think that's John or Brian. One of those. I wish I could like rename the user on my end. That'd be a good feature. All right. Not looking good. That was the pullback. It's probably going to take us out now. It's okay. Again, be prepared. Don't move your stop either. Just take the L. There's always going to be another trade. Let's see if we can pull up to here. We'll be out of break even. So we'll see. Exactly, Alex. Yeah, if you're taking too many trades, you don't have enough confluences. You need to add some kind of a confluence to it. So I think Robert, I feel like you you'll just see like a trade. All right, so we stopped out there. But it looks like Steve DCA'd and brought out of break even. Great job. Wow, we just tanked. Wow. Just tanked on that one. Okay, so 1L for the day. It's all good. We just wicked out this bottom here. So now that just makes this so much better. Okay. So the next setup would be, and I always have to do this for everybody so you understand. So before you freak out, okay, and start just taking random trades, if you had the thought in your head at this moment, like I could care less, okay? If you had the thought in your head like, "Oh no, I got to get my money back," you're doing this completely wrong, right? You need to walk away from the freaking charts like right now, because that's when you're going to blow your accounts and then you regret it later. By the way, here's a gold short I'm in right now. So the gold's working out good. My baby MNQ though ain't working. All right, we got a freaking look what this is doing. So this is the 1 hour low over here. I actually hope it kind of takes it. But now, remember, on the rules, we got to go to the 5 minute again. So let's look at the 5 minute, see what it's doing. Really, I want to see this taken. That's just confluence, but I'll go to the 1 minute because we never got any strong solid close. Now, if I get a strong solid close under here, under this 5 minute block, I'll be interested in to see if this is going to take out these 1 hour for sell to start selling, right? Now, if it just wicks this, it closes back up above this 5 minute block, like on the inside of this 5 minute block. I want to sell. I want to buy still, right? So we'll see what happens. 25K for the day, not bad. Yeah, my gold's been working good lately. The last few weeks, gold has been just killing it. Wow, we are tanking. Hold on, let's look at this. Okay. Let's just look at this. So we're coming down to this block now. I want to keep this up just so I could see if it wicks the low or not. We are coming up on the hour, so if it just wicks it within 2 minutes, it comes back up above this, then I'll be looking for buys like almost immediately. If it closes, then I'll be looking for sells. And sadly, I'm in a freaking block, so we'll sell until we can't sell anymore, and then buy until we can't buy anymore. This is going to be the 1 hour block. This is when it gets a little tricky, and I understand why for some people. Sometimes it's a little bit more guessing and more it's more subjective. And people don't like subjectivism, and I get it, but I'm just saying there's a little bit of intuition with trading sometimes. But like, which direction can it go? You know, I'm hoping what happens is this just wicks this on the 1 hour. If that just closes right above this wick and it's just taking liquidity coming into this 1 hour block, and then we get a 1 minute break of structure and inverted 1 minute fair value gap back up, that could be really good. So we got 10 seconds to see what it's going to do. I hope that it just stays up here. That's, ooh, remember what I said, if it can get up into this 5 minute block, it's even better. I don't know. Nope. Very close though. So we wicked out the 1 hour block. Let's look on the 1 minute. Here would be my first entry, my first attempt, because we're in this 1 hour block here. Let me kind of just think about this for a second. This is where it gets kind of messy. Really, I got to sell because we went, darn it. I got to sell until I can't anymore. So here's what you got to do, guys. You got to expect potentially another loss to start getting like 3, 4, 5, 6 wins in a row. Okay. So if you want to play this game, we got to basically take a sell out of this block now. Just the way it is. Sell until we can't sell anymore. Buy until we can't buy anymore. I'm not going to try to catch the bottom. All right. So currently, I still want it. This is where it gets tricky. So listen to me. I want it to go up. Absolutely, Joanne. Hey, welcome. Grateful to have you. You just add it right now since you put it publicly. There you go. Welcome aboard. All right, 9 minutes. We're going to the members only, guys. This is all right. So here's where it's subjective. Okay. I do have a rule in place, though. We sell until we can't sell anymore, and we buy until we can't buy anymore. And what does that mean? On the 5 minute, we were looking for strong, solid closes. Now that's what happened. Okay. So we had this block right here. Instead of it just being a wick, was a strong, solid close right here. See that? So because of that rule I have, I have to sell until it doesn't sell. And what that means when I'm saying out loud to you guys right now is that means I'm going to lose one eventually here. And then we know when we do lose, we're buying. Does that make sense? Because in order for me to take buys now, I need this to close above here on the 5. Once that closes there, above there on the 5, I'm taking it all the way up to here, this white 1 hour block. Like, these are my time frames. If you're one of our members, you know how I trade right now. We all trade the exact same way or close to it, so we could all help each other. Message Ron, but if you can add. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Anybody else need me to add them that just joined up? Just curious while I'm here. And you might have to log back out and log back in. So where did I lose you? So I don't want to show the rules to the YouTube because I try to keep that exclusive. But what I'm looking for right now, like on the members only, we can go in deep depth, right? So this is a 5 minute sell block, right? We closed solid underneath this low, which was a 5 minute buy block. We're going into a 1 hour block, right? Which I really want to buy out of. But based off my rules, I have to sell until it stops selling, which means one of my 5 minute needs to close above a lower high, creating a higher high, right? It's one of our rules that we do. So when it comes up into this block, I'm going to be looking for a sell with secretly kind of hoping I lose. Isn't that weird thought? Isn't that weird? Because I know if I can lose this trade, I'm going to have probably 5 or 6 really good trades up. Maybe 3 to 5, depending on like how we trade it. 3 to 5 trades up, and a lot of times more than a 1-to-1 risk reward, which means I make way more money going than down. Now, we've had it, and the reason I made this rule is we've had it where it doesn't even care. It just keeps going up. And then in mining the blocks, and if we would have just tried to catch the bottom every time, we wouldn't have made nearly as much money, or we would have avoided a lot of losses, right? But we've had it where literally it just keeps going, and it just keeps going, it just keeps going. We took like 5-6 wins in a row, and meanwhile everybody else is trying to catch the bottom, you know. So that's why I do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and create the Zoom link for everybody, all the members, and put it in there so you guys don't have to wait today. And think of some music you want to play that'll energize me, because I need to wake up a little bit. Sure, at 140 I'll touch you, but I would have to produce 1 to 5. Yeah, Steve. They work a lot of times, man. I mean, you could take them out of 5 minute blocks too. Is that right around here? 140. No, it wasn't. 140. It came out of that block, then dumped. From here to here was a 1 to 5. It's pretty awesome. Members only live trading with Bob Beckett. Beautiful. Required registration, host on, and schedule. All right, I'm putting the link in our private group, guys. Trading. All right. I put it Futures Bootcamp, Solomon Trading. Institutional. I said 2 p.m. It's really 2:10, whatever. I'll put it in the VIP group too, in the community section. All right, post it all. Okay, cool. So what we got here? So on the 1 minute is what you really want to look for. This is what we want to happen. We want this to come up and then look for some kind of an inverted fair value gap or a break of structure back down out of this block for a sell. And it looks like it could potentially be a good sell actually. And now, so we're still only wicking at the 1 hour block from the one above, but I do think it could sell off. So secretly, I kind of wanted to go and break through and lose so I could take the nice buys up, but I will sell until it can't sell anymore. So we'll see what happens. Anybody else need me to add the ID for Solomon Trading VIP for the indicator while we're here? So much you have to wait if I could do it right now. One push up. Do it within 2 minutes so I could take it on the YouTube stream. That'd be nice. Guys, I'm going live tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this YouTube channel. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, notification bell. We're sitting at about 80, 81% win ratio right now. We lost this one. So before I go, this is what I'd like to do with everybody. You have to think of it like this, okay? So if I'm sitting at an 80%, sorry, my freaking mouse is like really wacky right now. If I'm sitting at an 80, that is really bad. I got to fix that. Okay. If I'm sitting at an 80% win rate, right? That means 20% of the time I lose, right? If you want to be able to keep this 20% down, this is part of the whole winning rate, right? That's the winning rate. It's not just this, it's this too. This is 100%, right? Seems obvious when I put it, right? So when you freak out, when you lose 20% of the time and you start freaking out and try to like take random trades to try to, that runs the whole thing. It runs this whole thing. Sometimes you get lucky, but you're just teaching yourself a bad habit, right? There was a thing that we did a while ago with nihilistic programming. I was talking about how you have a bunch of pigeons in a box, right? And you throw them food. And one time you throw the food down, and it was while this bird was doing like spinning on one leg, right? And it just thinks now, wow, all I got to do is spin on one leg and maybe I'll get food, right? So that it's the same thing. You're programming your brain to do FOMO trades, to just get in for no reason, to take gambling trades. That's going to screw up this whole situation here. Until you are consistently profitable, like you'll never be consistently profitable by any means necessary until you can keep your win ratio average. Like I can fluctuate between 70 to 85%, right? And I just focus on A plus setups nonstop. And if as long as you're focusing on that, you're great. You're focusing on the process and the win ratio and all that kind of stuff. Now, as soon as you screw up, you're going to screw this up. You're going to screw up your losing rate. You might even just increase. You might keep your win and loss rate the same, but maybe you go crazy and risk too much. You know, maybe go all in and you're freaking screw yourself. So. All right, guys, I'm going to go live on members only. This is your chance. Grab a ticket, jump in on the Zoom. I put it in the private area right here. You can see it right here. If I go to Solomon Trading VIP, I put it right here. Members only live trading link inside. Click this link right here to the Zoom. I'll see you guys on here. Thank you, everybody who is on the stream for the last hour or so. And that's it. God bless. Take care. Back it out. Peace.